Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Black Horizon Season 2, Episode 4, Shattered Wings. And last episode, they were doing the raid into I forgot the name, and they were having trouble. They fought these big boss monsters. There was one that was giving them a lot of trouble, so they had to come up with a strategy. The second one was easy, but then they haven't found any other bosses, and Shiro is like, there's probably two or three more bosses that he had to face. They don't even know how long it's gonna take them to, like, they have a lot of stuff to figure out, and Shiro was just completely basically consumed with doing everything that he can or whatever. And there's Christmas also coming and in Akiba, and people are getting the city ready for that. Oh yeah, and there's this dude that showed up at the end of the episode that's like basically demeaning the adventurers. So I assumed, based on the way that he was speaking, that he was a people of the land. So we'll see where that's gonna lead. And that's what happened last episode. Before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/killme. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. 5 days until Christmas, okay. Oh, I thought on horse open sleigh. You can eat those whenever you want. Candle action rising. Yeah, we are ready for the punchline. There's no use with all your gimmicks, so check this out. I was just thinking that this feels to me like this intro. It feels to me like how I feel about Attack on Titan season 1 opening. Like it's like my favorite over there, and this is also my favorite over here. So my favorite is not like this another opening, but I really love it like that much. And I don't want to see it go away. Just say whoa, Shia. Oh, Shia. Oh, Lenesia. Okay. They're gonna put her in an outfit too. Shattered Wings. She's an elf. Santa her elf. Lise. I see her in the intro. Y'all making me hungry and I haven't eaten in a while. Of course. New Year's. Oh, that thing. Oh my goodness. Like, she's so cute. Oh. I don't know. That it would be different. I don't know. Oh, is that the weapon shop? Oh, somebody bought it. What she wanted. I'm sorry. Or did somebody buy it to give her as a gift? That's true. I like that they're worried about her. That they care enough. You know? How I. Girl. Girl, that is not why. Okay. I mean, I don't think that is why. Because you feel that they're just there to protect her? Is that what he's saying there? Huh? Okay. Krusty. So you thinking about Anesia? What are they doing? Kurinya. Flavor text. I want to see how Nyanta is like in real life. Mm-hmm. She's gone. Yes, it is. Thinking about Shiroe. Mm-hmm. There she goes. I don't like seeing her this way. Like, I really don't. She gonna get attacked by the dude. She's gonna lose. Okay. He's a samurai. I was about to say, like, I just went back to try to, the info that they put on this character that just attacked her, and they said it's Imbert Nel Red Samurai, and I'm like, samurai, is that the same thing that Akatsuki is? She's an assassin, right? Okay, I forgot. Can an assassin also be a samurai? I don't know. Because I was thinking that since she's been wanting to be stronger or whatever, that she was gonna be the one to defeat this person, but I don't know. I hate that she feels inadequate, that she's not strong enough. And I feel like all she wants is to be strong enough to be of help to Shiroi, to be by his side. These episodes almost feels, I don't know, there are some episodes in During Log Horizon that I'm like, there doesn't seem to be a lot going on, like in this episode you had them trying to prepare for Christmas, I guess. They're showing how Akatsuki is feeling with Shiroi gone and her being tasked to protect Lenesia. I was a little surprised when she said that she was saying goodbye and that she was leaving. For some reason I thought she was like a permanent fixture of Lenesia, but no, she goes and she comes, and she's just saying that she wants to get stronger. She's been looking at people practice. She's after the teachings because it's something that's gonna make you like level up when it comes to your skills, So she's looking at those fighting guilds and she assumes that among those people there must be assassins that maybe are gonna have the teaching skills or whatever, and she can see how powerful it is and all that. So she's been looking at guilds, and then the weapon that she wanted from that weapon shop has been sold, and she doesn't have enough money. She's like, I haven't participated in a raid, and I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff. And then she's feeling also jealous about Minori, because she feels like Minori was of help to Shiroi and she hasn't. So it's like she's been down and everybody has been noticing this, and they just, I don't know, they don't know what to do. What are they supposed to do? Like, there's really nothing that they can do. That's why I thought that maybe when the person, I didn't show who bought the weapon that she's been wanting, and I'm like, if the others have been keeping an eye on her and they know what she's been doing, I'm like, maybe they also know that she's been stopping at this weapon shop to look at this particular weapon, so they might be like, okay. I was thinking about Lenesia mostly because I feel like she will have money, right? She's a princess. She will have money. So I'm like, maybe she is the one that has bought the weapon and was going to give it to her as a gift or something or other. I don't know. But I might just be, I just want her to get out of this funk that she's in. I don't like seeing her that way. And then when it comes to Lenesia, she's been spending all this time with the adventurers, and then the person that attends to her and her were talking, and she's like, you seem to be having fun with them, and she's like, no, I'm not having fun. The way she switched, like, she's not having fun. That when it comes to adventurers. When they're sad, you see in the face. When they're laughing, when they're happy, you see in the faces. So it's like she's been basically putting out this front, with them. And I'm like, really? So you're just pretending to be enjoying, like, whatever it is that whenever you spend time with them, you're just being pretending. I'm like, that didn't sit well with me until the person that was attending to her, like, when she left, and she's like, she's been in this lady mode for like all her life, so maybe she's just having trouble accepting that she is actually having fun with these people, and then at the end there, when she was like, all the adventurers are these jewels, and that's why they're special, that's why I can't be their friends or something. And I'm like, okay, so she sees them, the value in them and all that. So that made me feel a little better, because I'm like, really? So you're just pretending to be happy? Like, I don't know. It just didn't sit with me. So I'm glad we had that scene with the attendant and with her at the end there while they were walking throughout the city. And then what else? Nyata had this meeting with the research department head, I guess. What are they doing? They're looking for some kind of, I'm not totally sure that I understood exactly what they were trying to do, because Nyanta was like, okay, I'm just replaying that scene with Nyanta and Roderick, right when they were eating ramen, and he's like, you've been looking for these high-end class items and stuff, but then he's like, why include the flavor text? What is the flavor text? I have no clue what that means. And then he's like, you're glad you're right to come to us, because we're the one that can provide something to hold on a second. They can work out a way to finance the research funds. That just, it feels like a redundancy to me, like, finance the research funds. We can work out a way to finance the research funds. I don't know, just the way that's phrased, I'm like, huh? So you're trying to look for a way to find money to funds? I don't know, but it felt weird to me. Like, what is the flavor text? Okay, they want some high-end items. Okay, so that's why they're going to Roderick. I'm not sure what that's meaning. So when Yanta left and Shiro called and he asked how Akiba is doing, how everybody's doing, and he's like, okay, everything's going well. And he asked about Akatsuki, and he's like, yeah, she's doing well. She's looking after the princess. I thought he was gonna mention the fact that Akatsuki was down or something, but he didn't say anything about that. So yeah. And he mentioned that they were making preparations for Christmas, and they didn't realize that because they were far away during the raid thing, they didn't know how that Christmas was this close. And when Shiro told Naosugo what Leonta said, Naosugo's like, we are not gonna make it back for Christmas. And Shiro had this look on his face that I'm like, oh wait, does he have a plan to finish this raid by Christmas or something? Like, does he have a plan to go back for Christmas? I don't know, but that's where my mind went. And then last episode, the way it ended with this dude like showing up and be like, look at those lowly adventurers or whatever. And I'm like, okay, they started this episode with everybody being Christmassy and all that, and you had that scene with Akatsuki looking in on Shojiro and that girl practicing, I guess. And then you see the same girl carrying the salmon that Shojiro said, Shojiro or Sojiro, yeah, said that he associated Christmas with salmon, so she went out and got some salmon. I was about to take it to her, and while she was walking in the dark alley, I'm like, okay, this dude is gonna show up, and that's exactly what he did. He showed up, and I thought he was not an adventurer based on what he said last episode, but the fact that they said he's a samurai and all that, so I'm assuming he's also an adventurer. And he attacked her and got her. She's a level 90, so with the fact that this guy, she's probably dead, right? I mean, she was bleeding on the floor and everything. I feel like if she's dead, she's just gonna. This is where my thought went. I'm like, when I saw her lying on the floor like that, I'm like, okay, is the blade or something that this guy using? Does he keep people from reviving at the cathedral? That's where my mind went. So I guess we'll see if she actually dies there, if she's gonna, revive. Because my mom went there, I don't know why. And then I started thinking that this guy reminded me of what's his name? In My Hero. It can be Sting. I don't think it's Sting. MHA. I think it was season 2, right? Stain. Okay. I was close. Sting, whatever. Yeah, he reminded me of Stain. The way Stain was going after heroes, during that season. So when this guy showed up and he attacked this level 90 adventurer, and he had this crazy look on his face, and he attacked her, basically killed her, and then left. So I'm like, this reminds me of Stain, because that's his thing. He was attacking heroes, people he deemed not worthy of being a hero. That's what he was doing. So I'm like, if this guy is also looking at these adventurers as not worthy, I guess, then just the similarity that I had. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reactions to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/followme, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.